Your person is pretty numb right about now, okay? Listen, they're in debt, repo possibly, default on payments, financially incapable. There are some assets that's being repossessed right now. You guys, this is a Ferris wheel. This pretty much is the wheel in the situation deck. It's pretty much karma, okay, that is happening for them, okay? They're really repeating a lot of cycles. Hopefully they're learning. Hopefully they're learning something. I don't know, because there's game over, okay? So we got death here. But they're damn sure trying to figure out what they're going to do about this here debt, about this here repo, about these defaults, okay? They're taking risks, they're planning, there are two paths, options, they're waiting to make a decision, they're waiting for some type of progress. They're actually probably going to be leaving comfort zone here pretty shortly if they have not. They're becoming very numb, okay, you guys, because it's very overwhelming for them, okay? What goes up must come down. This is very bad karma here. And there's life-changing energy here that is game over in death. All right, you guys. So let me just kind of glean a little bit here and try to figure out what exactly is going on with your person, because your person is not having a good day, okay? A good week, or probably a good rest of the year, possibly not even next year. So we'll see, okay? I'm telling you, ever since this eclipse happened, I really been getting a lot of karma reads for people. This person definitely wants things to return back to what it used to be. I don't really feel like they always were in this type of situation. They really want more opportunities or to have made better decisions, okay? They're taking risks. They feel like they're cursed, you guys. This person definitely does have a negative mind. And it possibly is some type of spell work that is going on. It's a possibility. They're numb right now, okay? I feel like they're reflecting on what possibly you guys had. But they're pretty much numb. I feel like they possibly have apologized, and possibly you did not forgive this apology. They've ran through a lot of money here. They're getting karma, and time is of the essence. It's happening as we speak, okay, you guys? They're waiting. These cycles are repeating themselves, and they're looking at different moments. Game over. Listen, they will be silenced. They are silenced. There's silence that is coming to them. There's no changing here. There's no new beginnings here. It's just transformation. And this transformation is pretty much stonewalled at this point in the game. Intimacy upside down. They're really clinging on to some type of hope here, but they got a lot of mixed signals, blocked emotions, and feeling messed up, very confused, uncertain, unclear, unsure. They're saying it's only you. They know that you had depth. They know that they're aware that of your importance and your value. They find you very beautiful, handsome, graceful, kind-hearted. They're bitter as hell because you don't want them, okay, you guys? They're obsessed, infatuated, adoration, addicted, okay? They possibly are addicted to some type of substances as well, okay? So with that being said, you guys, let me go ahead and get these cards up. And this doesn't look like this is going to turn out good at all. All right. I'm just telling you now. It looks like, honestly, this looks like it's about to go downhill. All right. So with that being said, collective, much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. I love you guys to life. Shout out Train to Go. You guys join Train to Go. It is my sisterhood. It is my membership. Men, you are also able to join Train to Go as well. Just because it's a sisterhood doesn't mean that you guys are not allowed, okay? You will be able to preview videos, premieres, promos, perks, discounts, that type of stuff, okay? Also, you guys, remember, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read. Shout out my day ones, my chat with Nikki, and my VIPs. You guys, I love you guys to life. Hit the thumbs up button, you guys, even if you're the one that's getting all this damn karma, okay? Because hitting that button, that is putting good energy out there. And you know, when you put certain energy out there, listen, this is burdens, y'all. I just cut the deck, okay? And the shit is burdens already. You know, what you put out there comes back, all right, you guys? So with that being said, you guys, we're going to go ahead and go to the throne, okay? And remember, every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read, okay? You guys, I'm praying over everything on this table, the cards, the clarifiers, everything in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as I give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, honor, and the glory, in which he definitely does deserve, okay? So they're going through some type of repossession, all right? Home, car, whatever, okay? Defaults on payments, financially incapable, you know, not enough funds, whatever, okay? They were at one particular time, they were abundant at one particular time, and at this particular time, they're looking for any opportunity, and that could be where they are, or a relocation, possibly as well, okay? But no, they weren't always like this, okay? They made some very bad decisions. And, yeah, see, they made some very bad decisions with the Two of Swords. All right, you guys, they're closed off, guarded, and resistant to anything positive at this point, okay? They're taking risks. They're planning. They're waiting, okay? They may have to leave comfort zone, but Chariot just flew out in reverse. They will not be able to overcome obstacles, okay, you guys? They are not driven to succeed, and even if they are driven to succeed, victory is only theirs to be had to hand over to someone else, okay? They're pretty numb right now. They're pretty numb, okay? Right, and they're ready to run, okay, you guys? They're ready to go, all right? They possibly want to change. That could possibly be. They may want to go see somebody by the water. They may have friends or family by the water somewhere. They might want to look for a new love to possibly help them. To put them on for some type of way. Yeah, but see, the thing about it is that this is reckless, okay, you guys? It's almost like anybody. It doesn't matter. Preferably somebody with very low self-esteem, okay? Because they're very chaotic at this point, okay? And they're very desperate at this point as well, okay? Right, definitely somebody that is, they definitely do want to get with somebody who is, who's low self-esteem, so they can make them feel like they're the empress, all right? They want to make somebody, they want to blow somebody's head up, okay? So that somebody can give to them. What's going to happen here, Holy Spirit? Could be a pregnancy involved as well. Yeah, they're going to try to get with this person very quickly. Yeah, and it has everything to do with Three of Pentacles. Have everything to do with work, collaboration, okay? To get put on. But this is, you know, what goes up must come down, okay? This is their decisions that they made, okay? So this is very bad decisions, very bad karma, okay? That's happened, all right? Somebody has found out something about this person, and what they found out is going to have them in a mental prison. It's going to have them helpless. It's going to have them hopeless, powerless, and victimized. At least they're going to feel like they're victimized anyway. Holy Spirit, give me more. Right. There's boundaries that will be hit just in life, period. And it has everything to do with them being a liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony. I told you this shit ain't going to get no better, okay? Okay, so they're looking at an ending. They're looking at an ending. They're looking at an ending. Right. We got death on death. This is two different decks. Okay. Death on death. Misfortune, loss, hardship, left in the cold, lack of resources, scandals, disgrace, STD. Okay. Their own doing. All right, you guys. They might be trying to get some help from like a church or some type of environment, homeless shelter or whatever, okay? But yeah, they're at two paths. They don't know what to do, okay? They're wounded, they're set back, and they're guarded. Jail hospital is here, okay? So let me tell you guys who's here. We got death on death. I'm just saying, you know. Like I said, this shit is not going to get any better. It really just is not. Not when I got this type of energy and when I've meditated on this. Okay, you guys, Cancer is here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries is here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is here. Scorpio is here. Anywhere in the chart. All right, so we're about to run this back. Using a whole nother deck. Whew. I don't know what the hell this person did other than make the bad decisions, but that's what happens when you make bad decisions. guys are still here with me, please give me pink and brown hearts. Pink and brown hearts. That's going to do several things. One, it's going to let me know that you are still here with me. You are engaging in the channel. And that you do want that free read, okay? So, they're going through repossession, okay? Frozen funds, defaults, insufficient funds, debt. Something's being repoed. Yeah, they're definitely we're living a double life, you guys. They definitely have something to do with collaboration, networking. Definitely has something to do with Three of Swords. This is you know, third-party situations. Maybe, you know, Knight of Wands, not listening to shit, being rebellious as hell. And now they want somebody to give to them with the Six of Pentacles, okay? They're going to be needing some type of help. Taking risks, planning, options, waiting, decisions, wanting some death again. Death again in the Sun in reverse. Death again in the Sun in reverse, okay? Endings, no happiness, no enlightenment, okay? They're numb. They're numb, as they should be, because their whole life is falling down. Nine of Swords. Lots of torment here. They're being tormented, okay, you guys? Mental anguish, even haunted. Listen, at unawares, as a matter of fact. They don't know what's going on. Illusions, delusions. They're being haunted. Possibly waking up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You guys, it's going to be happening for quite a while with the Knight of Pentacles. They are ambitions, but at the same time, this is going to be happening for quite a while. Page of Swords in reverse. Listen, they're not able to find out information if they wanted to find out information, okay? What they think they see, or what they think with the Page of Swords, they're spying, okay? They're gossiping, they're talking, and they're possibly even lying. But what they think they see is not what they really see, okay? All right, so what goes up must come down. Yeah, like I said, they weren't always like this. They did have comfort and comfortability. Now they're looking to change. AA, NA, possibly moving away. Possibly going somewhere else. Something definitely changing for them with the World here. They're caught. They're in a bubble, you guys. They're caught. Dealing with the High Priestess. What does High Priestess know? They did something to a High Priestess. What did they do? What does High Priestess know? What's going on? Their money is going out the door. There will be no stability. There's no money. There's no money blessings. Their money is going out the door. Devil. Toxic. Manipulation. Addictions. So what about this death here? Death. This could be ending, life-changing, or death for real, okay? Fucking with an Empress. Fucking with somebody who's nurturing, kind. Also a High Priestess. 7 of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. Listen, somebody definitely has their boundaries up. These are boundaries that are not meant to be crossed, okay? Somebody does not want to deal with this person. 5 of Pentacles, this again is adversity. This is lack of resources. This is misfortune. This is loss. This is scandals and disgrace. And this is STD, okay? I told you that this shit ain't gonna get no better. 4 of Wands. Somebody had a love. Somebody had a marriage. Somebody had a baby mom, baby dad that cared. But they had to go out here and look for other options. They wanted to chase money. Listen, they wanted to have somebody blindsided. This person who they chose, or you chose, they wanted to blindside them, have them hopeless and helpless and powerless. They wanted to fight and start problems with this person. And now they have the Tower again, which is upheaval, negativity, chaos, sudden, shocking events. This Queen of Pentacles, whoever this is, could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but nonetheless, it's somebody who takes care of home, handles business, bills paid on time. This person is blessed, okay? With the 9 of Pentacles, this person is showing up single and abundant. This person is showing up is damn sure having another love, or damn sure having moved on from this individual. This individual is in Hangman, okay? They are working very, very, very hard to try to romance scam somebody, jump out here. and only to get fucked up again. This person is very chaotic, even though they're acting like they're coming in peace. Divine justice is here. They're not able to overcome obstacles because they're a page of wands, you guys. They're reckless and toxic and fearless in their toxicity. This is the reason why they are crying a river, okay? With the 5 of Cups up underneath the deck. This shit is not going to get any better. I'm going to tell you now. All right. You know, whoever, you know what I'm saying? This shit right here, they done did something real fucked up, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of times people don't want to hear it, collective, that, you know, oh, it's because of me. They did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? No, when you get this type of shit, it's because they've done several people wrong, okay? It's not just you. It's several, okay? Because they fell from grace. They were comfort and comfortability at one particular time. They got nothing but illusions and delusions and misconceptions that's fixing to be casted over them in friends, family, peers, and workplace, okay? Cancer is here. Sagittarius is here. Pisces is here. Capricorn is here. Leo is here. Scorpio is here. Leo is here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries is here. And that could be anywhere in the chart. So now we're about to go to another deck. And like I said, this shit ain't going to get no better. It is not going to get no damn better. They're in debt. They're in debt for a whole lot of things. Karmic debt as well, now that I'm reading. You know, this isn't just default on payments. This is default on commitment. This is default on integrity. This is default on compassion. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This is financial incapability. This is repossessed assets. They're blocked, you guys. They got a lot of blockages that are going to be going on. So yeah, they're numb. They might be doing drugs to be numb. Or they're shell-shocked. One or the other. Repo, Holy Spirit. Shit ain't changing no time soon at all. With the world upside down, this is a cycle they will complete. They will, you know, listen, they will not have any new beginnings. You guys, this person did show up as an emperor, or it could possibly be a false emperor who sat here and thought they plotted and they planned, okay? To do what, Holy Spirit? Whatever it is in them. And they plotted and planned for a long time. To get some money, possibly, to want to be in a position of power, of status. They plotted and planned for somebody to give them something, okay? They ran game on somebody. They will not have any mental clarity. That is the blockage. They will not have notable growth. That is the blockage. Give me the repo. Oh, did I already do the repo? Let me do the Two of Wands, Holy Spirit. They're taking risks. All right. They're taking risks. Listen, they blindsided somebody, okay? They left somebody hopeless, helpless. They left somebody powerless and even victimized. They searched for all kind of opportunities to fight and argue with somebody. They brought strife, okay, you guys? They did not seek peace nor pursue it. They wanted to finesse, you guys. And what they wanted to finesse was somebody who was single, somebody who was abundant, and somebody who was highly favored and had a lot of money, okay? What's the problem? What's going to be their obstacle? Their obstacle is that somebody does not want them anymore with the Four of Cups. They're resistant to that energy. So they're numb. Yeah, they're in the Nine of Swords, you guys. And the reason why they're in the Nine of Swords is because their own wicked ways, okay? They're in and out, their rebelliousness, they're free-spirited, them going to a beat of their own drum, them being a risk taker, okay? So now they're being haunted. Like I said, they're being terrorized at night. They wake up in the middle of the night. They're being tormented, okay? You guys, this person is having night terrors, all right? Give me more, please. Three of Coins in reverse. They'll be losing their job, you guys. They'll be going from job to job, okay? Or gig to gig, okay? There's no collaboration, no networking, and there definitely is no commitment here, okay? Give me a little bit more. What's the problem? The problem is that somebody is wounded, set back, and guarded. Jail, hospital is here, and divine justice is here as well. And that could be court. So, what goes up must come down. What goes up must come down. What goes up must come down. Ooh. High Priestess again. They sat up here and they thought, Ace of Pentacles on the fence. I really don't feel like somebody is giving to this person anymore. But nonetheless, they sat up here and they felt like they can give illusions and delusions and cast misconception and hidden information over a High Priestess. Okay. They fought, they intimidated, they bullied. They thought that they were going to be getting some type of money for this. Okay. They wanted some type of stability. They wanted some type of fortune. They're not going to be able to overcome obstacles. Okay, you guys? They're not driven. They may be driven to succeed, but like I said, victory is theirs to be handed over. All right? So what's the problem? The problem is they like to backstab people and leave people for dead. They like to use people. They like to intimidate. They like to bully. They are a coward. This person, you know, is in debt. This person has defaulted in on compassion. This person defaulted on commitment. This person has left somebody for dead. This person has backstabbed them. They betrayed them, okay? And this is their just due reward, all right? Their shit is falling apart. Death, Holy Spirit. Death. One more. All right. All right. So definitely to this relationship. Okay. Definitely to this relationship. Listen, this person entertained a lot of people. They got to be seen. They like to gossip. They like third-party situations. They like threesomes. They like poly. Okay. There is a death to possibly their freedom. There's paperwork filed, or to their relationship. Could possibly be a divorce here. Definitely this love is being cut off. Either your love with them or another love with someone else. Definitely being cut off with the King of Swords. That also is strict. That also is legal matters. And with the Six of Cups, they want to mend the relationship. They definitely do want to mend some relationship, yours or somebody else's relationship. What's the problem? The problem is that somebody is untouchable. The problem is that somebody is winning. The problem is that somebody is showing up as a High Priestess, they're showing up as a Hierophant, and they're showing up as Six of Wands. This is a person who receives accolades, awards, achievements. This is a person that is compassionate. They're recognized for the things that they do, and they're also possibly celebrity status, okay? And the access is denied, okay? Right. This is a person that they did definitely love. Somebody definitely loved them. With the Ten of Cups, married to them, possibly Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, right? Wheel of Fortune happened. So they did they did a junkie move. They threw a monkey wrench. And then here we go with the Five of Coins again, okay? Adversity, misfortune, loss, okay? And here we go with somebody mind over matter, mind over emotions, and mind over heart, and pretty much don't give a fuck, okay? All right, so let me tell you guys who's here. Yeah, this person may be traveling. This person may not be where they're possibly may not be where they're at. They may not be from there, okay? But they have a track record of backstabbing people, all right? So it's not just you, all right, you guys? Because I know a lot of people like, okay, well, they're going to get karma because of what they did to me. No, this right here is what they've been doing. All right, you guys? They've been doing this. This person, listen, world upside down, they're going to be repeating this whole karmic cycle over and over and over and over again. Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, somewhere in the chart. All right, so we're going to run this shit back again. And like I said, I don't see where it's going to get no better. World upside down, Wheel of Fortune. Well, told you Wheel of Fortune ain't always good. See, cut the deck. This person is rebellious. They go to the beat of their own drums. They're flirtatious. They're charming. This person finesses. They run game, okay? They lie a lot. That is their native tongue, is to lie. Okay. You were married to this person, or they were already married, one or the other, or you were engaged, baby mom, baby dad, that they sat up here and constantly had somebody in third-party situations. Lied and some more stuff. It's in them. Okay? It's in them. It's a part of their DNA makeup. All right? So, they're in debt. Repo. Financially incapable. They looked at somebody that came from money here. Somebody came from money. Empire, wealth, well-to-do family, lump sum, okay? That somebody is like, you know what? Somebody is wounded, setback, guarded. They want nothing to do with them. Even somebody's family doesn't want somebody to have something to do with them. They're in the Nine of Swords. Once again, you guys, this person is being tormented. They're being haunted. This is a lot of mental stress, mental agility. And it has their, and possibly STDs. They're listening to the wrong people, you guys. Third party, threesomes, poly. They're taking risks. What's the problem? The problem is they're going to be hitting this here tower face first and breaking their fucking neck. That is what's going to happen. Upheaval, misfortune, sudden shocking events, negativity is about to ensue or has been ensuing for them. Taking risks, Holy Spirit. They feel like they got all the sense. This is a person that never gets in trouble, okay? This is a person that never really has to be accountable. But this go around, they're going to have to be accountable, right? Because they really do feel like they can get away with things. They really do feel like they can play with God, okay? And this is the reason why, once again, death is here, okay? All right, so they're numb. They're numb. Wheel of Fortune on the fence. There go their badass karma again. They're walking right into it. Right into it. Give me more. Right. Whoever this is, if this is you, the one that's in the spotlight, achievements, awards, recognition, celebrity status, you're tired. Okay. You're ready to put this down. Somebody is no longer helping this person. So they got karma. So what's the problem? What's the issue problem? It's a lot of cards. Issue problem is that somebody is denying them access. They're denying them access to love. And the reason why they're denying them access to love is because somebody knows their worth here. Okay. And they want to give a message, you guys. They want to come in peace. They want to act like they're coming in peace. They want to give a message. But honestly, give me more, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they want some money. And the reason why is because judgment is here. All right. So they got legal problems. They want something from you. All right. What's the problem? The problem is that somebody is highly favored. They're protected. Hierophant. The problem is that this person is chaotic. That's the problem. Okay. So Wheel of Fortune upside down. What comes up must come down. There we go with the World. Somebody is going to need some help. Six of Coins. Somebody is going to need somebody to be generous to them. Somebody is going to need somebody to help them. What's the problem here? Problem is that they're a liar, a stealer, a killer, a cheater, thief, a fake, a phony. The problem is that they're untrustworthyable. The problem is they've already backstabbed somebody. So death is here. Holy Spirit, death is here. Again. Death to this relationship. Lots of fights, lots of arguments. Death to this wanting to get back together. Death to this message. Death to this fighting. This ego clashing. They want to start shit with somebody. Give me more. Yeah, they want to double talk, double life. They're getting cut off, you guys. And the reason why they're getting cut off is because they're a manipulator, a master manipulator at that. Listen, they will have the enlightenment. They will be very, very clear on why this is happening, okay? Pregnancy might be here. You're sleeping like a baby. They came in while you were sleeping like a baby. You were asleep when they came in, as a matter of fact. You weren't up on game when they came in and ran this on you. Ran what? Ran this toxicity. Ran this fearless and toxicity, this game. They showed up as sexy, crazy, cool, but really what you didn't understand was that they was chaotic, and they was able to put these 10 knives up in your back, and without giving a damn. You bled for somebody who wouldn't even give you a damn Band-Aid. They were after your money. They wanted to overcome obstacles. They seen your worth. They played you, okay? They played you. They're watching you. They're watching you boss up. But what they need to be watching you be is High Priestess, okay? This is them, y'all, and they're jumping head first into it, as a matter of fact. Scandals, disgrace, left out in the cold, misfortune, loss, all that, okay? So let me see who's here. Told you it wasn't going to get no better. This eclipse did its thing, I will say that. People that's on demon time, listen, they fixing to get it. They fixing to get it. Like I said, this is not just because of one person they did this to. The karma doesn't, divine justice and karma doesn't work like that. Not like this. Not like every single thing that a person, unless somebody did something to a high priest. The high priestess is here, okay? But I feel like this is a string of events that they've done, okay? Sagittarius is here somewhere in the chart. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo and Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, somewhere in the chart. That was 4 decks, y'all. Okay. So that would confirmation after confirmation. Now let's see. Let's see some time frames. Whatever this may resonate with you, okay? Whatever this may resonate with you. I really want to pull some of my High Priestess cards. I'm going to pull some of my High Priestess cards, you guys. Kind of see a little bit more energy here. This, I believe, is 130 cards in this deck. It's my High Priest in my High Priestess deck. If you guys are interested, please contact Nikki, and she will definitely be able to help you, okay, purchase. This one says they are lying on or about you. They are lying on or about you. They tell them they love them. They tell them they love them, but they don't. This person is regretful, and they're going to be very much so more regretful in just a little while, okay? You need to be on the lookout. Danger is here. Danger. They tell them that they love them. Let me shuffle. They tell everybody that they love them, okay? And the reason why they do that is because they want to blow somebody's head up in order for them to get put on. They want to use somebody. They don't want you happy without them. They don't want you happy without them. They're trying to find a new love. Obsessed, psycho, stalker. Obsessed, psycho, stalker. They want reconciliation. They're going to need your help, okay? This High Priestess is saying she feels deception and lies, okay? This High Priestess is saying she feels deception and lies. This person is naive to a certain degree. This person is easily influenced, okay? This person wants a second chance. They want to make amends. They're going to definitely want a second chance and make amends. This person has sex addictions, okay? This High Priestess is saying, I feel they want to fight or attack. I feel they want to fight or attack, okay? This person is waiting to hear from you. This High Priest is telling you they're waiting to hear from you. This High Priestess is saying they should watch the company they keep. She feels a setup. They should watch the company they keep. She feels a setup. Sex addictions. Let me go ahead and shuffle again. Anytime I get it twice, I always shuffle. But with these, I just kind of, like I just said, this is my High Priestess deck. This is how I pull from there, okay? You can read it from the back too. I mean, you know, we can do that as well. But I just want to see, because this is a lot of karma that is definitely coming, you know, somebody's way here. They're meeting, this High Priestess is saying that they're meeting and building bonds with others. This High Priestess is saying that this person is physically abusive. This is a karma card, and this High Priestess is saying they are falling apart, sinking in despair. This High Priestess is saying memories trigger them. This High Priestess is saying they want more of your time. This is another karma card. This High Priestess is saying the third party is seeing someone else. Here we go again. What they tell them, they love them. They tell everybody that. They didn't just tell you. They told everybody that. This High Priestess is saying they're lying about you. This High Priestess are saying they are in your life for a karmic reason. They are in your life for a karmic reason. This High Priest is saying this is a finesser who uses love to obtain material things. This is a finesser that uses love to obtain material things. They want you to reach out to them. This High Priestess is saying they want you to reach out to them. Once again, this High Priestess feels deception and lies. This High Priestess is letting them know that healing must happen, self-care and self-love, okay? Or letting you know that. This High Priestess is saying some type of confessions is about to come, okay? This High Priestess is saying they slept with a family member or friend, either yours or them. If you have a question, whatever is going on in your mind, this High Priestess is saying, yes, they did. This High Priestess is letting you know that you are the secret. You are the secret. This High Priestess is saying they are hoping and inspecting. Again, they're easily influenced. This High Priestess is saying they want to be seen. Karma card. This High Priestess is saying they feel hopeless and broken. This High Priestess is letting you know that they can feel you. Okay? Once again, this is my High Priestess deck. If you guys are interested, then contact Mystic. Her email is going to be in the description box. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you guys oh goodness gracious, y'all, I got so many cards on my desk. All right, let me give you guys some. September is here, New Year's is here, July is here, January is here, June is here, April is here, Mother's Day is here, and August is here. January is up underneath the deck. January, August, Mother's Day, April, June, January, July, New Year's, and September is here. Okay. All right. So now we're about to get some letters. Okay. Now this could be anybody. Okay. Because they tell everybody that they love them. Okay. This could be a person before you. This could be two people before you. This could be, you know, their temporary work situation. This could be their name, your name, you know, however it may apply. Okay, you guys, puzzle pieces, puzzle pieces. Always remember that. And also, please give me some pink and brown hearts. Pink and brown hearts. That's going to let me know several things. It's going to let me know that you are interested in that free read. You are engaging in the channel. And that you guys are still here with me. And if you guys are still here with me, say, I'm still here with you, Nick. I'm still here with you, Nick. I love you guys for that. I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing your stories. I love hearing from you guys, period. Okay? And I do pray. I pray a lot for you guys, okay? So don't be shy in putting your situation down there, okay? Because a lot of times when I go into my meditation, I pray for my subscribers, you guys, okay? You guys are going through heartbreak. If you happen to let love go or anything like that, want to know the universal laws of divine justice, please check my website out. It's hrhnikkitarot.com, hrhnikkitarot.com, and that's free, okay, you guys? Everything is free there, even to sign up for the newsletter. Guys are going through a spiritual journey, please check my book out, okay? My book is called Train to Ascend, all right? And it is by me, HRH Nikki Nicole T Pheonix, 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 okay? You guys, It is located on Amazon. All right, you guys, it is an ebook right now, and by the end of the year, you will be able to get the paperback. All right, you guys. So with that being said, A is up underneath the deck. E is here. I is here. I is here again. R. T is here. Z. E is here. M is in magic. G. A is here. A is here. Y. F. R. D. N is here. Q. O. And L. Okay. Karma for their head. All right, you guys. A is at the end of the deck. Okay. I, L, O, Q, D, R, F, Y, A, G, M, Z, R, I. And we have N, A, T, E, E. Karma for their head immediately. Okay. So once again, we have A, I, R, Z, M, G, A, Y, F, R, D, Q, O, L, E, E, T, A, and N as in Nancy. Okay? So, that being said, hopefully I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've done my job. I'd appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. Collective, it is always a pleasure. I will see you guys soon. Much love.